Hey everyone, this is Morgan at deadpanda.com, and we're going to be covering the pen tool. This will be a little longer of a tutorial because there is a few parts to this, but I'm going to do it very quickly so you have less to watch. I hate watching long tutorials, so here we go. Pen tool is what you use to create shapes, to adjust shapes, to create lines, paths. Everything in Illustrator vector form is created from points and paths and lines. So here we go. To get to the pen tool, you can select it right here or press P on your keyboard. To select these other ones, you can press plus or minus sign and you'll be able to toggle between them. And to get to this last one, which is the anchor, convert anchor point tool, you can press Shift C and you'll get to that one. If you hover over any of these, it'll give you the quick key to get to, so it's very nice to know some of these quick keys. So here we go. So when you first use a pen tool, you make an anchor. This is an anchor, and then you click again, you'll make a second anchor, and in between there will be a line connecting the two of them. Now if you have no color, what will happen is it'll look like there's nothing there. So what I like to do is I like to add a stroke to them while I'm working on a path or anything. And because I selected another tool, what will happen is now this thinks that my path is done, but say I want to continue my path, all I have to do is click on that pen tool, click on any of these end ones to keep drawing. So I'll go here, you'll see that there's a slash next to my pen tool, letting me know that I'm continuing a path, or I'm adding to a path. So now when I click, I'm adding more to that path, and this is my ending path, so when I go to it, I'll get a little circle next to my pen tool, letting me know that if I click here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be closing. So if I close it like that, then when I click again, now I've started a new shape. So I'll get rid of that point, and you'll see that this is my shape. I can switch back to fill mode, and now it's filled in, and I've got my shape. So there's my first shape. Actually, let me teach you the rest of these. So now that I have my shape, I can use these tools here. If I want to add an anchor point here, what I can do is I can use this plus sign, go here to the path, click, and now I have an anchor point there. If I wanted to remove one, I can use this negative icon, this negative pen tool. I can go here, any of these anchor points, click. You'll see when it's highlighted, you'll get that big square pop up, and I just click and it's gone. Any of these, click, gone, click and gone, click and gone. It's very simple. Now this tool here, what it does is allows you to adjust the curve to these, allows you to adjust the handles. So when I click it and I go to one of these, I'll see a little square let me know that I'm on an anchor. And if I click and drag, now what I get is I get these handles. These two things coming out, those are called handles. They're anchor handles, and they allow you to adjust the curve of this anchor. So I can adjust however I like, move it around and adjust it. And if I do that here, the same thing, I can adjust this curve however I like. So work on anything. Now you cannot move these anchors. You cannot move this anchor over here with this tool. What you need to do that is you need the direct selection tool. So you go to your direct selection tool, go to that anchor point. Now you can move it. Now you can adjust it. Same thing. You can adjust these with this from here. And if you hold down Shift, it'll lock up and move it around. And then if you go back to your anchor point, you can adjust one of these if you select it at the end. So now it's gone, but say I want to select the other side. What I'll have to do is I'll go back to my direct select tool, I'll click my anchor, now I can see both. I'll switch back to my anchor adjustment tool, and now I can switch to the other side. If I let go, my other side's gone. Kind of annoying. But they're not connected because they're not in a straight line, so that it hides it. And now so I'll just go back to my direct select tool, click it. Now I can go back again and adjust this other side. And if I want to adjust both, I go here, it resets it, and now it's adjusted both of them together. One more thing, these pen tools is used for creating not only shapes but also paths, and these paths you'll use very often. Paths can be used for aligning things. Path will be used for text. So you want to type text on a curve, create your curve, then use your pen tool and you type text right on this curve. So the pen tool is very useful for lots of things. Make sure you practice this Bezier tool. Make sure you practice doing curves. You can actually create perfect circles. If you already have artwork, you can go in and adjust all these. Select your item with the A tool. Let me select something bigger. Select your item with the A tool, which is the direct selection tool. Now you're able to see all these anchor points. You can use these to get rid of some of these anchor points. My artwork's a little big, so it takes a little longer, but I can adjust all these. So there you go. That's how you use the pen tool. I hope you like this tutorial. Please make sure to watch the rest of the Adobe Illustrator tutorials. Make sure to subscribe, rate, and comment.